Hey, so I wanted to talk about inflammation. Uh, Sorry about the poor lighting, but I'm just doing this before I go to sleep. And I hear a lot of people talk about inflammation every day. People are talking about inflammation being bad. You see it, you hear it. There's all these medications for it, and it's not bad. Like, inflammation is our body's immune response. So, like, if you bust your knee up against a piece of cement, and your knee gets swollen, nobody's like, oh, how could this happen? Your swollen knee is really bad. Everybody knows, well, yeah, your knee's swollen because your body's healing itself. So that's good. But obviously, like, if it's really painful or you can't get to sleep, you're like, I don't care if it takes longer to heal. I don't want to hurt and I need to sleep, you know? So then in that case, it might be good to take ibuprofen or turmeric or whatever you want. But but the inflammation is your body's immune system healing us. Like that's why if you give someone PRP, platelet-rich plasma, and you cause them a tremendous amount of inflammation, they heal vastly faster. It's not like maybe like this happens all the time, and it's why professional athletes get it done because they heal tremendously faster. And and one of the rules is if you get that, or even stem cells, if you get that, um, you do not take anti-inflammatories because it stops the healing process, and you paid a lot of money for nothing. So it's not like does is inflammation like the body healing itself? That's what it is. That's what it does. Now the thing where and then people might say, yeah, but people with chronic inflammation, they're they die. They have problems. And I'm like, so like you eat lectins, you eat foods with lectins, with plants. I don't think meat has any lectins, but different plants have different kinds of lectins, and it's a defense mechanism of the plant, so that when we eat it, our immune system is tricked into attacking our own bodies. So in that case, you have the immune response. You're eating, say, gluten, and now your knees hurt because your immune system is attacking the tissue in your knees. And people will say like, oh, well, I don't have gluten sensitivity. I don't gluten doesn't affect me, and then they'll go and take like glucosamine chondroitin, and which cleans the lectins out of their intestines, and so that they don't get into their bloodstream, and then they don't have any knee pain, and then they're like, yeah, see, but this medicine helps me. And it's like, well, yeah, because the only way that helps you is if you're eating lectins. If you're not eating lectins, glucosamine chondroitin doesn't help you, and it helps damn near everyone. So lectins cause problems for everybody to varying degrees. So, but it's like noticeable to everybody, and you don't notice it until you stop eating them. But people don't stop eating them because they're like, well, it doesn't bother me. So why would I try? And it's like, well, you have to just give it a shot for a week or two, see how you feel. Um, and so anyway, but yeah, chronic inflammation seems like it's bad. You want to stop it, but it's your white blood cells are literally attacking your body and killing it because they see it as bad because they're tricked. Like you have a lectin which looks like the cell of, say, your thyroid, and so now your immune system attacks your thyroid, which is why so many people have thyroid problems. And if you give if you give grains to a cat or a dog, then they develop thyroid problems. So many cats and dogs that are given, that's why there's so many like grain-free foods that are given to cats and dogs now, because it fucks them up. So you have lectins which cause an immune response, and there could be other things that are tricking your own body into attacking itself too. But this is generally the biggest one, and so people think, well, it's the inflammation that's the problem. It's like, well, why is your body being tricked into attacking itself? Maybe we should be addressing that and not saying like, let's just destroy our body's immune system. Right? Like we're like, let's turn off the immune system. There, we've solved the problem. And it's like, no, you haven't. Now you have a weaker immune system. and the lectins are still around, and your body immune system is still responding to them to some degree. So, and you'll be slower to heal from injuries, and in the long term, it's really bad. So, um, yeah, inflammation isn't the problem; it's what's causing it. And if your immune system is responding, is being tricked into attacking itself, then in that case, yeah, the inflammation is bad. But how we're going about solving that, by instead of removing the thing that's tricking our bodies into attacking itself, we're just turning off our immune system, or like reducing it. So it's like it's not a good thing. Like, it's a complete misunderstanding of what's going on. And I just see doctors saying it, and they don't understand. I see everyone just parroting what everyone else is saying, and it's like it's bullshit. Like, so if you want to be healthy, you have to know how your body works, and that's how things actually work in our bodies. So I want to put that out there.